project we are running now in Osaka, the Youth Leadership Summit, is dedicated to, of course, to young people, and creates the opportunity for the meeting of young people, discussing things dedicated to new technologies, new societies and leadership. And what is important, I think, especially for young people, is to be prepared for leadership, prepared for how to run the world in the future. So this is very important.
Basically, one is integrity. That's one of the values that we really hope to see with everyone, especially the young leaders, because through integrity, they will be able to collaborate well, and that includes already the communications.
Technology has always shaped society, many years, for centuries past. And I think what has always happened is that people adapt to technological advancement, and the ability to not to actually reject them, but accept them for a better future for all of us. Of course, with technology come the challenges. Ascertain that whatever comes, make sure that no one is left behind, and be really prudential about it to make sure that there is equal distribution.
Human-centered approach is very important, and is the key element of the leadership. And I think it's always what is important is that to remember about our heritage, about aging society, about all the people with their experiences, to grab, expertise from previous generations.
I think there's two things that you need to pay attention to. It's the present and it's the future. As a leader, you will be in charge of an organization, you will be in charge of a team, you will be in charge of a community, maybe even a nation. And of course, the capacity to run everything on a short-term basis is very important. So all the critical skills you need for that. At the same time, I think it is so important to have a vision for the future. Not the future in 100 years, but what do we see for Japan, for China, for US, for Europe in 5 to 10 years? And starting to build conversations with a multitude of stakeholders, I see that as a first step.
There's always the hope that young leaders can cultivate and become the architect of a better world.
Usually when I meet young people, I try to encourage them to think in a positive way, not negative, to find the good sides of things, not bad sides. And I think that especially now, being here in Osaka, we have so many opportunities to discover together, Asians and Europeans, the hope and the good sides of life.
I would say love your work, be passionate about it, because if you love your work, it seems that you're just enjoying everything.
I would say keep upskilling your knowledge, skills, and continue expanding your network. This is a world of opportunities. Of course, certainly there are challenges, but what we want to look for is grabbing the chances that are available to make sure that no one is left behind.
For me, that would be, first of all, to take an interest in the future, because the future belongs to everybody. Certainly it also belongs to young people. And then to have a positive perspective on the future is important, not to be unrealistic, but to search for opportunities. I think that's very important.
Of course, we should be focused on the new technologies. We are using these new technologies in every day, but we always need to remember about the human approach, yes. So this is my message.